in this video, I'm off to Cyprus. I'm going to give you lots of updates as I go along. So, roll titles. Hi YouTube, Brian James, I'm Micro Four Thirds guy, and yes, I'm off to Cyprus again to hopefully get my front teeth picked. So I'm going to give you some little updates as I go along, because I'm sitting on the train down from Carlisle to Manchester Airport at the moment before I catch my flight out this afternoon to Paphos. So I'm looking forward to it. It's a little bit foggy outside, it's a little bit naff, and of course sitting on the train this is going to be very shaky, which I apologise for as it gets even shakier. But yeah, got 3 weeks out in Cyprus, so I'm going to be looking forward to doing some videos. I'm going to get across to the east coast this time, out towards Napa, which I've never done a video on, so that should be fun. Meeting up with a few people, doing some roving around on my own, because I'm out in Cyprus on my own, and hopefully get some really good videos over the next 3 weeks. So let's see if we get on from there. Onwards and upwards down to Manchester Airport. Well, I'm nicely in Manchester Airport, been through security, and for the first time in 12 years, the machine didn't go ping when I walked through, because normally with my having a false hip, it pings. But for all of you, there's one particular viewer, I can't remember your name off the top of my head, I do apologise. You're always saying about going Starbucks instead of Crossler, so I've got myself a Starbucks now. And of course, being Starbucks, it doesn't have my initials on, which is very kind of them. Right, as I say, I'm off to Cyprus for you lucky people. You'll find that the ones on Patreon will get this a couple of days before my normal YouTubers. There'll be a link on to that a couple of days beforehand as I go through Cyprus. But yeah, I'm quite looking forward to this. It's going to be good getting my teeth done. But I don't know how good the sound is on this, by the way, because I'm guessing at it and I can't monitor it offline. So if the sound's bad, I'll probably have to scrap this video and do a voiceover, but never mind. So yeah, I'm going out, and for the first time on a foreign trip, I'm taking my G9 out with me. I've got a couple of new little bits and pieces to take out, which I'm going to review when I'm out there. One which I'm really looking forward to, which I'll tell you in a future video. But yeah, I'm taking the G9 out with me. My 100 to 300, my 14 to 140, both Lumix lenses. What else am I taking out with me? My 17mm Olympus 1.8. And some strobes, a strobe and a trigger remote, so that should be interesting. So I'm going to be playing around doing some different things. As I said a little bit earlier in the video, I'm off to Napa on the east side. I'm going to see one of the other expat singers who's out there, so I'm going to see what they do, because I'm going to need some work when I go out to Cyprus, when I come out here to live. But if we come out here to live, we're desperately trying to. But yeah, I've just now got a long wait until I board my flight to Paphos. So I'll see you later on this video. Kalimera, here we are in Cyprus, good to see you. And I didn't do another video for you last night. I was going to do another video when I first got here, just to tell you how the day had gone, but unfortunately, well, it didn't work out that way. I had an awful flight. Well, actually the flight wasn't too bad, but we sat on the pan at Manchester Airport for 2 hours before we could take off, because we had a couple of either drunk or drugged up young women in the back who were causing a scene, and eventually the crew decided to throw them off the plane. Which of course, you don't just throw somebody off the plane. They had to get the police to come along, and the police threw them in the back of the police van and caught them away. But then of course they had to find the hand luggage from the plane, and then they had to do a security search for the 3 rows in front of where they'd been sitting and the 3 rows behind where they'd been sitting. And after that they had to go through the hundreds of bags in the hold to try and find their bags to take them off, because you can't travel with their bags on if they're not in the flight. So by the time we got, and we of course missed our takeoff slot, which meant that it was about 2 hours before we could take off. So we sat for a 4-hour flight, I was sat on the plane for about 6.5 hours. So by the time I got here last night, it was about 11:30 p.m. and I wasn't going to do a video that late. So hence why I'm doing one this morning. So yes, it's been a good fun time. As you can see, The sun's out here in Paphos, which is marvellous, which is the whole reason I'm here, to tell you the truth. Ignore what I've said about house hunting and job hunting. I'm out here for the sunshine. I did say I'm going to be going all over the islands, which I'm really looking forward to, because there's places which I'd like to have gone to in the past to do the photography, but of course when you're out here with the family it's not so easy. Well, I'm here on my own at the moment, so that gives me the opportunity to see some of the other places. I did say a little bit earlier in the video that I've got some new equipment to test out, which I'm really excited about, and first impressions of it, you'll have to keep on watching the later videos to find out what it is. But the first impressions of this are equally as good as I've been led to believe they would be. It's not a new piece of kit, it's new to me, but it's not a new piece of kit on the market. But it's one that you, my viewers, have suggested in the past as being really good. And first impressions up to now are suggesting that it might be that. So I'm really looking forward to doing the review on that one properly and putting it through its paces. But I'm going to finish this video here. As I say, this is going out a couple of days before the rest of the YouTube viewers see it. So if you're a Patreon subscriber, yeah, I get that right, Patreon subscriber, one of these wonderful people, in fact, you will see this before anybody else does, by a couple of days. This isn't a 2 weeks thing. This will be a 2-week video for you, 2-week advance video before the same, but this one's going to be a day or two before the rest, and that's what I'm probably going to be doing throughout this Cyprus trip, giving a couple of days advance for my Patreons, and then take it from there. So I'll see you soon. Bye bye.